Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Mega Charizard Y here and going up against a Venusaur. We're going to be duoing this with Kaito, guys. This is going to be awesome stuff. Now, I know the whole Mega system is a mess. People are, up in arms about this and, pay to win and it costs too much to Mega Evolve and all that stuff. I understand. But what we're going to do in this video is kind of focus on how they could potentially help you. Because, I'm not going to make several videos over and over and over again, just, negative, right? I kind of want to focus on what they can actually do here. So taking a look, it's going to be my top CP. It's above all my Mewtwo. It's just incredible. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the candies that I have accumulated after Mega Evolving this. I am looking pretty good. Yes, I'm just going to town here, guys. This is what I have to do. I'm doing this. So it's not going to have the best IVs around, but it's still going to be pretty good. Best buddy. And we're sitting on a pretty good amount of candies for the rest of them. I have not Mega Evolve Beedrill or Blastoise yet. We'll get around to those. Or Mega Charizard X. Now, just to put this in perspective before we hop into this duo, I want to show you this. So this is Pokebatter simulations. So with Shadows, number 1 is going to be Shadow Mewtwo, Moltres, and then regular Mewtwo, Shadow Metagross. And then you're going to have Charizard Y at that number 5 spot. I don't know why it's at number 5 because it does have the best time to win. And then without any shadows, number 1 is going to be Charizard Y, and then Mewtwo with Psystrike, and then you have Charizard X, Reshiram, Mega Pidgeot, which is not here, and then Moltres. Now let's go ahead and hop into this. Another thing we need to discuss is the fact that the Mega Pokemon are going to be boosting both of the types. So Charizard is going to be Y is going to be Flying and Fire, in which it's going to be boosting both of those types. So apparently you're going to get a 10% boost to your allies and then an extra 30% attack stacked on top. I wish Niantic would just release the dang numbers instead of having to dig around in the coding to find these things. I wish it would just be straightforward and give you a dang number. It's really annoying. So what we're going to have here is she's going in with her Mega Charizard Y as well. And we're going to take the Mega Venusaur out as a duo as fast as we can. We do not have any sunny weather, so we're not going to be getting any weather boost whatsoever. We are going to have Best Friend boost. She does have a Mega on. I don't know if 2 people having a Mega is going to stack. Let me know in the comments. And also, she's going to be using Reshiram. So her fire moves on the Reshiram are going to be boosted by the Mega Charizards, so that's going to be a bonus for her. And then we're going to be going in there with the Mewtwo's, and then of course the regular Mewtwo's with Psystrike, and we have the Shadow one, so we're looking great. And then the Moltres is actually going to get a boost from the Charizard as well from the Sky Attack. I wasn't even thinking about that, but that in fact is going to get a boost. So we're all kinds of beefed up over here, guys. So check out KaitoNolan. I will have a link to her Twitter and her YouTube in the description. She does all kinds of solos and duos, raid challenges, anything and everything, you name it. She's got all kinds of maxed out legendaries. It's absolutely insane. So what I'm going to do here, taking a look at this duo, is survive as long as I can. Now, I wouldn't say I kind of messed up. I take a Solar Beam here in a bit, but I kind of do it intentionally just so you can see how well it can take those Solar Beams coming from a Mega Charizard or Mega Venusaur. All right, anyways, so we're doing work. Look at this time already. We're looking fantastic. That thing is barely doing any damage. The blast burns are just tearing into this thing insanely. Just going to work, having a blast. This was really fun. It got my adrenaline pumping like the old ones. I don't think it's, it wasn't really close. We actually just completely blew this away, as you're going to see here in a moment. She did do this with her son in sunny weather, and I do believe she said her time was around 60 seconds. And I want you to see what we're going to get here. Granted, I do have the Shadow Mewtwo as well as those other Mewtwo's, and the time to win for the regular Mewtwo with Psystrike is going to be incredibly good. And then I do have a Psychic Mewtwo, which is not going to be as good as the other ones, but it's still going to be thrown into the party. I should have put that up behind the Moltres, to be honest, but too late. All right, anyways, so our Charizard Y does go down, and this thing is at half health. I could have kept going, and it's not like I needed to take the hits to absorb, to gain more energy, to do more damage faster so we can beat it quicker because we're pressed for time. No, the Charizard Y could have kept going on without having to take those charge moves and just kept dodging and just do that much damage and still comfortably beat this thing. So as you can see here, Mega Pokemon are dramatically increasing the attack of Pokemon to help you take down these raids a lot faster. Does that justify having to go to all these raids to Mega Evolve that initial 200 energy and then 50 afterwards? Honestly, I don't think that, I think it's a bit much, all right? We've already established this. We don't need to go down all these different avenues about it. We know it's a lot. Niantic has reached out, as a matter of fact, on Twitter and said that they are looking into the Mega Evolutions and how they are listening to feedback, so potentially we may get something. We do have events down the line, which I do believe are going to start popping up for the buddy system. I don't know why they initially didn't release it like that, because, you know, having friendship with a Mega Pokemon is just, you know, like peanut butter and jelly. They had the perfect system in place, but they decided to go down the route of vacuuming up all the money. I mean, come on. I understand it's a new feature and it's a good perk. It's really going to help you take out these raid bosses if utilized correctly, to take them out so you can just beat them faster, less people, and it's just going to be fun in the process. But it's just seeming like more of a chore and a headache for a lot of people, and a money grab. A lot of people simply don't have cash nowadays. I mean, let's be straight up. We're going through this pandemic and people have lost their jobs and they can't pay to do this. And I'm not going to go down the entitled route and say, well, if you don't have money, then just that's too bad. I don't feel that. I feel like this should be an even playing field to some degree. And if you put in money, sure, you can do it faster, but there should be a way for the people who are not putting in money to at least do it slightly faster. There should be some sort of way for people to get the Mega Candy another way, which I do believe they're going to implement. They're going to have to, because the backlash is just too big for them to not listen at this point. Because, wow, folks, I hear you loud and clear. I mean, a lot of you are taking it out on me, and not all of you, some of you in the comments. It's like, my gosh, I know I was excited on day one. I couldn't help it. I mean, I've been waiting for this for years, and we finally have it. I want to show some excitement. But anyways, with that said, we did get ourselves a shiny Blastoise at a Mega Raid, which was pretty cool. Now, the only unfortunate part, and another thing where they dropped the ball, is why don't these have Community Day moves? I mean, I get it, but this is a massive event, and I feel like newer players, and with the price that we're putting into this, should have Community Day moves. Come on. I mean, maybe even a chance, not every single time. So, yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. So it's like, I got a shiny, but what am I going to do with it? I'm not elite TMing that. All right, so anyways, with that said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Had a good time doing this. And this Mega Charizard Y is amazing. This is what I was waiting for. I did Mega Venusaur first, and look at what it says in the description for its Pokedex entry. Literally talks about it requires a strong bond with its trainer to Mega Evolve. Even in the Pokedex, it's contradicting what Niantic is doing with these Mega Evolutions. It's like, what the hell is going on over here? Anyways, so Mega Charizard Y, an absolute complete, just a beast. This thing is just fantastic. It looks gorgeous, even in its shiny. We got the shiny best buddy Mega going on here. I mean, what's next? I just need the Shundo part, right? So good stuff here, and I'm having a blast. I'm putting in remote raid passes to do these so I can stack them up and just not necessarily be done, but just so I can just have a bunch of energy and use them whenever I want to. And I have a feeling with these events coming down the line here, they're going to be distributing the Mega Evolution candies a lot easier than what they are doing now, and make other avenues for you to collect it. Let's just cross our fingers and hope they pick up the hint, because my gosh, we understand that they're greedy, but this is just another level. Thank you for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
It's not so bad.